the incomplete activist. When most people think of activists, they imagine people chained to trees and buildings, or shouting slogans on protest marches. But activism is more complex than that, more subtle. Activists show people the things they would rather not see, with the aim to outrage them enough into taking action. Activists make people realise that the fight is not already lost, by giving them hope that change is still possible. Activists question and change the fundamentals of what people think of as right and wrong, in the way people lead their daily lives. Activism can be as simple as learning bicycle repair, grassroots journalism, repairing or modifying clothing, growing your own vegetables, reclaiming recyclable materials. Activists tend to come together naturally in somewhat leaderless groups and make beautiful things happen. By breaking down cultural, physical, or just linguistic barriers that exist between different groups, activists enable them to understand each other better. These translations of ideas broker or open up opportunities and possibilities for individuals and groups to connect and work better together. Once the connections are made, they lead to new projects and ideas being created, bringing about a change in everyone involved. It is a simple process. Connection, creation, change. Often it's the people who we become friends with, the organisations we work for. These are what influence us. Life is an intricate web with an element of chance. The surprise is that activism doesn't always start with ideology, but rather with a gift or passion for something. Here, a contradiction emerges, an internal conflict. Because these things are enjoyed, there must be some justification in doing them. There must be a way to make use of them. This is where it gets interesting. The activist looks for errors and mistakes and works to point out the hypocrisy of the established world. But sooner or later, the activist must also turn this gaze upon themselves. Within them, inside them, is a conversation, an argument between their ideas of who they are and who they feel they should be. Activists often have very high standards and a belief that the stakes for failure are catastrophic. The internal argument can become violently self-destructive. There isn't an easy answer, but to admit the weakness doesn't make you weak. Focus on those gifts and passions. Don't ever forget to laugh, even in the most serious of situations. Care deeply about the world and about the future, but don't forget to care about yourself. Aesthetics, humour, love. Continue making a difference, no matter how small it seems.